In the face of all of these problems, challenges with education, I say that, before I come to that, and I wrap up on my first, round of comments. I say, let's do one thing. Forget all of these statistics that I have mentioned. Forget the interest rate. Forget the debt to GDP ratio. Forget whatever the politicians say is the state of our nation. And let's come to what I call bottom line politics. The bottom line approach. What is the state of your economy? This is what I'm asking Ghanaians. What is the state of your economy? What is the state of your money? What is the state of your personal investment? What is the state of your savings? What is the state of your income? What is the state of your employment? Just take a paper. Please, let's do this personal assessment for ourselves. If we finish and you come to a conclusion that you are in a good position, no problem. That is where you are. And that is the reality with which you should go into election 2024 December with. Then come to the state of your health. What is the state of your health? So we are doing a personal assessment of the state of our economy. In health, I'm talking about access. How easily accessible are health facilities to you? How affordable is seeking health to you? How are you able to afford your drugs when you have to pay for your drugs? Is the National Health Insurance working for you better today? We're talking comparative analysis. Is it working better for you today than it was yesteryears, a few years back? We come to education. With regards to education, what is the state of your educational goals? Especially if you're a lifelong learner, if you're an in-school youth, whether primary education for parents who have children in primary education, what is the state of our free compulsory universal basic education in terms of access, in terms of quality, even in terms of affordability? Because we know that free doesn't always mean free. That free means you still have to expend some amount of money as a caregiver to ensure you prepare your child for school, carry your child to school, and even be able to afford textbooks, because there's only been about 65% of textbook on the core subjects distribution, even for senior high school. So when you come to senior high school education, what is the state of your access to senior high school education? What is your state of education in terms of the access? It's supposed to be free. How free is it? How free has it been for your parents who have had to cough up 3,500 cedis, 5,000 cedis, 6,000 cedis to prepare you to go to school? Right. What is the state of the quality of teaching you are receiving? Answer that question. On infrastructure, what is the state of the roads that you ply from your home to your work, your home to your social activities, your home to school, your home to hospital? Please just look within closely. What is the state? If they are good roads, give them mark. Weight all of these things. If they are poor, weight all of these things. What is the state of our pensions? Unprecedented in the history of this nation. We are running a debt exchange program that has affected old people, that have given head cuts to people that they have not asked for. Again, going back to the state of your money. Your investments have collapsed. Your savings have eroded. Families are living from hand to mouth as a result of the mismanagement by a government that touted that they have the men. And that's what happened when you actually run a nation on only men.
All right.
Years ago, let me just wrap up. They held a program to outdoor the economic management team. It was MPP men of timber and caliber who sat on that stage. Just last week, there was a flyer from the World Bank talking about domestic mobilization of revenues. Everybody on that flyer was a male. Domestic mobilization of revenues. This is what happens when a country is insensitive about inclusion and very insensitive about women's role in actually building this nation. These and many are the reasons why we need a reset. We cannot trust a reset into the hands of the people who have created the crisis, into the hands of the person who was lauded as the economic messiah, who is now transformed into a digital messiah, who runs away from debates about the economy, who can no longer answer the 170 questions that he puts to the NDC, who is now on platforms calling for a debate when he has failed to to debate the people of Ghana. He has failed to debate the media of Ghana. These are the germane questions that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia needs to be answering. What has happened to our economy? You, as a driver's mate, as you have told us, was given one single task as the head of the economic management team: fix the engine and ensure we drive this country to progress. You broke this engine, and now you're saying we should give you the vehicle whose engine is broken as a result of your own inefficiencies, when there is an experienced driver who has plied the road before, who understands deeply the various sectors about the economy and our nation, who has shown that he is a trusted leader and an honest leader, because when his nation, when his government had problems, he considered these problems. This government runs away from responsibility, never accepts responsibility, blames everybody other than themselves for where we are today. And yet we have seen the profligate expenses under the watch of Nana Akufo-Addo and Bawumia. Ghanaians must certainly not give or reward such inefficiencies. Same into the hands. No country, no region, no party, I beg your pardon, since 1992 has broken the 8. From JJ to Kufuor to Mills Mahama and to Nana Akufo-Addo, they won't break the 8. They have borrowed more than all of these governments combined. They have not done anything sterlingly different to merit a reward of a renewed mandate. Ghanaians will not do that.